So we want to show you here today how to unbox the kit for equipping the massage table with the vibroacoustic kit. And you probably receive it in a box like this. And we are opening the box. And here we have all the items of the box. We have two power supplies, one for the amp, one for the mixer. This is the little mixer. This is an aux cable connecting your telephone to the mixer. This is an RCA cable connecting the mixer to the amp. These are the transducers for transferring the vibration from the amp to the table. This is the amplifier, and this is Velcro to attach the cables to the table. The first thing we do is we mark the positions where the transducers will be. And we take measurements. From this side to this side is 60 centimeters. And we make a little mark at 15 centimeters here. Then at 30 centimeters here, then at 40 centimeters here, and then at 50 centimeters here. This is the head of the table. This is the head part of the table. Some tables might not have this, but this would be the head part of the table. Next, we want to mark the positions for the transducers for the foot part. We make a mark at 20 centimeters from measuring from here to here, and at 35 centimeters measuring from here to here. Next, we take the package of transducers and we unpack this package. It has 6 transducers. We find 6 transducers. One says left, one says right, one says B1, B2, B3, B4. We take the transducer that has the L on it for left. We place it to the mark that is closest to the head. We take the one with the R on it and place it closest to the middle. Now we have 4 transducers left. We have 2 pairs. One pair here and one pair here. We take this pair with B1 and B2 and place it on the middle marks that we previously made. Then we take the other pair, B3 and B4, and place them on the marks we made in the down part of our table. These 2 marks that we made previously. We have now 4 transducers here and 2 transducers here. There's one cable connecting these 2 transducers to these transducers, and we have altogether 3 cables coming out from the table. Now comes the most difficult part. Each transducer has sticky tape to attach it to the wood. The most difficult part is now to remove a tiny little film that is on the sticky tape. That is very, very difficult. I have now removed the film from the sticky tape of this transducer, and I put it now on the position that we marked before, and I stick it a little bit, press it to the wood. We placed now with this one the last one, and we have all 6 transducers stuck to the wood. In your package you find these little bags with Velcro, and you can use this Velcro to organize your cables and make them stick to the table. For example, we will attach the cable a little bit here to the table. We stick some Velcro on here, and now we attach the cable to the table. We will attach another one here to hold this cable tight, like so. And now we have this cable attached. Like this, we can now organize all the cables so that they don't hang too loose. After we have arranged all the cables, we can now turn the table in its right position. We are now unboxing the amplifier. The amplifier has a remote control, and this is the amplifier. We take it out. For placing the amplifier near the table, you might have many possibilities. Many tables, there are many different tables, and on some tables you can place something on the head end or at the sides. In our case, the table comes with an attachable head part and also with this part. This part has Velcro attached, and we will just attach it here to the head part. And this is where we can place the amplifier. We can also now place the little mixer next to the amp or on top of the amp. Next, we connect the mixer to the amplifier. We take the aux side and connect it to the out of the mixer. We take the red and the white of the RCA cable and we plug the red into the red of the audio in of the amplifier, and the white into the white of the audio in of the amplifier. We have 3 cables coming out from under the table. One has a sticker with R, one with base, and one with L. The amp has 3 pairs of connection. One marked with R, one marked with L, one marked with sub. We are now connecting the red plug to the red, the cable marked with R, the red plug. We connect it to the red and the black to the black. The L marked cable to the L marked pair of connectors on the amp. And the base marked we connect to sub. This is how it has to look after everything is attached. All the cables coming out from under the table are attached to the amp. There's a RCA cable coming basically from the little amp. And now we connect the amp, one aux to the in of the amp, and the other side of the aux would go to your telephone or to any other audio source that you want to play the music from. Now I want to show you the front of the app. You can play three different audio sources with the amp. One is USB. You can play music from a memory stick. You can use Bluetooth or aux. We already connected a little mixer to the audio in. Now it's time to unbox the power supplies. There are two power supplies. Each of these devices need a power supply, and we connect the power supply to the amp, and we connect the power supply to the mixer like so. To connect an audio in source, you connect the white cable that goes to the mixer to your telephone, and you can now play any type of music from your telephone. If your telephone doesn't have the aux in connection, you need an adapter for this aux connection. The reason why we are using this little mixer is that we can use another extra audio source. If you like to experiment with a microphone connecting here, then you can parallel to any other audio source play a gong or a flute or whatever you want to experiment with to create sound and transfer it into vibrations and into the vibrational surfaces of the table. We have now connected all our devices, and I just want to show you the last things. When you first start to play music, best is you have all the knobs pointing to 12 o'clock, and from this is here is the volume knob, and best is when all the knobs are pointing to 12 o'clock. You can fine adjust later. Also the knobs on the mixer pointing to 12 o'clock. You can adjust later. The amp comes also with a remote control. This remote control can be used for controlling the play from the USB. You can choose the tracks that you are playing from the USB stick. With this we have now installed the whole system, and I wish you a very nice experience with it.